Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Williams. Libra energy, Scorpio energy is so strong here. It could definitely be like a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper, or like multiple Libras, multiple Scorpios. Leo looks like they're finally standing up to this mess because they get it now. Like Tez, this is witchcraft. This is witchcraft. Molly, Marley. This is witchcraft. And they thought that they were seeing like this high priest or high priestess or something. They think that they're dealing with somebody that is very, very powerful spiritually. But they only practice dark magic. They only dabble in dark magic. And it's not even that they just dabble in dark magic. This is hatred. All of their spell work, all of their spiritual work, everything that they do is rooted in hatred and darkness. So it's almost like they assume that like the most creepy person in the world was going to be the biggest, the best witch or warlock or tarot reader or something. So they sought out this person's attention, sought out this person's work. And this has been coming up for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They see this person as almost being dark and scary and witchy or warlocky or somebody that would be like really versed in dark magic or something. But it's like, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? But that shit don't mean nothing to people that's protected from that mess. And that's what they're finding out, you know? So I think whatever was happening, I don't know if you were attached to an air sign here, especially with all this Scorpio energy, but it just seems to me, Shonda, Shanae, Shantae, Sante, Sade. It's like y'all just have to accept the fact that you was dealing with a liar. You're dealing with a fraud. You're dealing with a phony. You're dealing with somebody, Monique. You're dealing with somebody that is inexperienced, just extremely inexperienced. The letter J or the letter G is coming to me. And now everybody is scratching their heads, trying to figure out what's happening in their lives, what's going on. Oh, did he or she put a spell on me? No, you put a spell on yourself. You cursed yourself by trying to curse other people. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially cursing people that have absolutely no hatred towards you. And they got to accept that. Like, they literally been doing spells on people. Locks, logs. They've been doing spells on people. They've been doing witchcraft on people. And now the witchcraft that they've been practicing on people is what? Making their life fall apart. Making their personal relationships fall apart or making them lose people in their own personal lives. Nisha, Nika. So it's like, why are you doing tarot readings on people? Why are you playing mind games on people? Why are you gossiping about people? Why are you lying on people? Why are you stealing from people? Why are you doing all this foul stuff to people? Even if it's not literal dark magic that they practice, their behaviors are full of darkness. Their behaviors have brought darkness into other people's lives or could have brought darkness into other people's lives. Kino. So, it's like, let me give you a taste of that. Let the universe give you a taste of what you've been dishing out. Let the universe make you feel everything that you've been dishing out. Shayna, Shanae, Sante, Shantae, Sade. It was fun doing tarot readings on people, wasn't it? It was fun getting tarot readings on people, wasn't it? It was fun doing witchcraft on people, wasn't it? It was fun gossiping about people, wasn't it? Sharice. It was fun bad mouthing people, wasn't it? It was real fun stalking people, harassing people, trolling people, playing dirty in people's lives, wasn't it? But what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. So it's the laws of the universe, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. Right? What is there to prove here, water signs? There is nothing to prove here. Samira, Samira. Shamar, Sim, Sam, Seem, Som, Soon. They just got to accept this. Jacobs. They have met their match. But the thing is not being met on their frequency. They're being defeated by the energy of love. They're being defeated by truth. They're being defeated by people who are standing in morality, by people who actually have good character, by people who what? Are really talented, really gifted, really blessed, really covered. Do you hear me? Chanel, Chantel. They getting their asses handed to them. Jazz and Jacksons, they getting their asses handed to them because they thought other people's lives, other people's career and finances, other people's safety and security, other people's looks, right? Other people's lives and lifestyles were their entertainment. But ain't shit funny no more. Ain't no ha ha he he that way, nigga. But who can smile? Who's happy? The same people that they've been trying to destroy. Okay, Royal. You know, I just told y'all about the crucifixion. I think that was just Sunday, right? Maybe that I really think that was just yesterday. And it was about how, like, it's like if you don't know who I am, or if you don't know my father, if you don't know where I come from, if you don't know what I'm rooted in, you don't know me. If you cannot see the God in me, you do not know me. And these people could not see the God in us. They could not see the light in us. Okay? So, they came in trying to crucify us in this big old group because the darkness is outnumbering the light right now. But like I said, Jesus got crucified. Jesus got put in a tomb. Jesus resurrected. That was Jesus' mission the whole 33 years of his life. The whole 33 years of Jesus' life. He was put on this earth to go through that exact transition. So these humans didn't do anything to Jesus that Jesus didn't already expect to experience. It's part of the mission. Crucify me so you can be a witness to my light, to my love, to my existence, to my teachings, to my purpose. So you can have a greater understanding that there is a force that is greater than yourself that will offer you salvation when you are ready for it, when you want to ask for it, when you mean that. But you can't receive salvation without asking. And I mean from the heart. I don't care if you go to church every Sunday. Have you changed your ways? I don't care who you pretend to be, what you dress like, what you look like on social media. Have you changed your heart? No, they have not. But guess who has? We are leading with love, leading through positive energy, leading through the light, living through the light, living through love, living through positive energy. So the static, it's not fitting because it means that these people are tuned into the wrong frequency. You shouldn't even be over here. If my energy is bringing static your way, static into your life, that means you are not on a high enough frequency to come fuck with me. Period. If my energy makes you feel some type of way, you are not on my frequency to come and fuck with me. You can't comprehend what I'm saying. You can't comprehend what you seeing, right? Because like I told y'all before, frequency. You get in the radio or you get in the car and you turn on the radio, you have to tune the radio to the right frequency to get the station that you want to hear. And if you do not tune that radio precisely, you're going to hear static, right? Mumbo jumbo, right? Maybe multiple stations clashing together, right? You ain't gonna hear what you want to hear, I tell you that. You ain't gonna be able to hear clearly, I tell you that. The static is because they are not on our frequency. That's why we don't have that same static within ourselves or in our lives. And they can't comprehend that. They want static. But the frequency that we are on is right where we're supposed to be. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Jazz is all I'm hearing. Ain't none of this. Tisha, Tanisha, Tamisha, Kanisha, Kamisha. Sorry. You got to grow up. Sorry. You got to raise your consciousness. Sorry. You got to learn to be better people. There is no entry. Williams, there is no entry. There is no invite. There is no care. There is no love for them. Not here to be your leader, your pastor, none of that. All I'm doing is leading by example in a way that God asked me to do and refining that along this journey, sharpening that along this journey, polishing this shit up along the journey as time passes, as I age. That's it. That's all. Getting better with time. But it's the soul that's aging like fine wine. Not just the body, you know what I mean? Not the flesh. It's like if you took your soul out your body for others to be able to see on full display, would it be as beautiful as your physical self? Would it be as sexy and attractive as your physical self? Hell no. They know that. Hell no. These bitches look like gremlins on the inside. These niggas look like gremlins on the inside. They know that. They act like gremlins. I don't give a fuck how attractive they are. They act like gremlins. Don't feed these niggas after midnight. You hear me? All they gonna do is come around and make a mess of your life. This gremlin ass energy. They're low vibrational, animalistic, opportunistic, and it doesn't have to be tolerated. Andy doesn't have to be tolerated. Like, I'm sorry that you have all that hatred in your heart, but you're not going to project that onto me or bring that static into my life because you can't. You can't even tune into this frequency to be able to bring that static into my life. Can't even comprehend the shit that I'm saying, the shit that I'm talking about, can you? Right? Vocabulary possibly ain't even up to par. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, nigga. You gotta motherfucking look up the shit that I'm talking about. Google the shit that I'm talking about type shit. And there ain't nothing wrong with it, but quit trying to act like we on the same level, nigga. Tanisha, Talisha, anything like that. Like, they gotta cut this out. Bottom of the barrel is what I'm hearing. Marrow. They know exactly who they are. They know exactly who they are. They just salty that nobody was going to continue to scrape the bottom of the barrel to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody was willing to settle for this bottom of the barrel shit. Bottom of the barrel behavior. Like, it's time to grow up. It's time for everybody to realize that the chosen, the mature, those who love themselves would never stick around and tolerate these type of relationships. Would work, family, friend, or romantically. Tanisha, Tamisha, Kanisha, Kamisha. So it's like, I'm sorry, like, see you for exactly who you are, not who you want to present yourself to be. For Lauren, Lawrence, and they clowns that thought they was so fly, so popping, so popular, so sexy, so cute, so attractive, that nobody was going to notice how ugly they souls were. Sarah. But we see it. We see it. Tiffy, Tippy, Tivy, Tiffany. We see it. They can't play these games anymore. Myra, Myron, they cannot play these games anymore. Kiki Palmer is coming to me. Sorry to that, man. Like, I don't know your dog. Don't want to know your dog. Wish I never knew your dog. Like, it's that type of energy for sure. Like, it's just like they're unrecognizable because it's like they haven't grown. You know what I mean? Or we are unrecognizable to these people and it's pissing them off. Like, who do you think you are? Somebody that's evolved in life, bro. Mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, emotionally. For the better. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck are you mad that people are advancing in life or becoming better in life? Doing better in life? That's what got they panties in a bunch, though. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, nigga, somebody that grew into a better person, bitch. Like, fuck. Like, who are you? That same ass nigga? That same old bitch? Like, period. And they gotta accept that. These same old niggas, these same old bitches, doing the same old shit, saying the same old shit, wearing the same old shit, talking the same old shit. Niggas sounding the same, looking the same, nigga. That's why they feel some type of way. Who do you think you are? Somebody that has outgrown the relationship with you, bitch. Somebody that has outgrown these relationships in general. Somebody that has outgrown these places, spaces, and environments, these positions, these roles, these titles, these labels. So, Farron, what are we doing here? Kiki's trying to label somebody that's outgrown the people that think they know them. Apollonia is what I'm hearing. The baptism. Like, this is a rebirth, baby. This is a rebirth. And these people have not gone through any spiritual transformation to be reborn again. So they do not understand the glory that salvation can bring into your life. They don't get it. They don't understand like how much love and peace and excitement and just spiritual, mental, and emotional wellness that salvation can bring into your life. They don't get it. Shanae, Shantae, Sante, Sade. Because they lost. Then I tell y'all, it's like they in purgatory and don't even realize it. Like, y'all are hellbound spirits or entities that are going to remain earthbound because they will not change. Tanika, Tamika, Tanisha, Tamisha, Kanisha, Kamisha. Nothing about them has changed. So they these same old niggas, same old bitches, doing the same old shit and gonna have to come and repeat this same ass life. Because they gonna die doing the same ass shit with absolutely no repentance for anything that they've done. You cannot save people who don't understand that they need to be saved. You get what I'm saying? Imagine trying to go rescue somebody and they don't see a problem with some shit. They gonna want to fight you, be aggressive to you, be hateful to you, because they don't see themselves as a victim. It's like, what you doing? Get your hands off me. All right, then die, nigga. You gonna die, nigga. You shall perish, nigga. And you will see. But the thing is, we ain't gonna be around to witness this shit. We tried. So all we can do is lead by example. You cannot force these people to change. You cannot force them to grow. You cannot force them to see the truth, the light. You cannot force them to hear. You cannot force them to see in no type of way. Do not stress yourself out doing that. All we are called to do is continue to grow as God has called us to do and lead by example. And that's exactly what we're doing. But these people are so caught up in this worldly mess that they following leaders straight into hell, following leaders straight into destruction. You know what I'm saying? Straight into prostitution, straight into to fornication, or straight into, you know what I'm saying? Being on drugs or drinking or living recklessly, straight into their demises. They're being led directly into their demises, doing OnlyFans, doing porn. You know what I'm saying? Getting pimped out and shit like that. These are their leaders, strippers and shit like that. Like, people that's going to influence them into doing negative things. People that's going to influence them to sell drugs or Buy pussy. I don't care what it is. These are their leaders, the people that are leading them to hell. And they're okay with that. Chanel, Chantel, they don't see anything wrong with this shit yet. When will they? When they in hell, right? When they're suffering, when they got STDs that they can't get rid of, when they catching cases for selling pussy, buying pussy, when they catching human trafficking charges and shit like that, right? When they dying, when they getting killed, that's when they getting kidnapped, when they getting raped, when they getting robbed, right? When they going to jail or prison, that's when they learn their lessons, right? Hell, they have to go through hell to learn lessons, and everybody don't have to go through the motherfucking trenches to understand that they don't want to be there. You can learn lessons from their actions too. Learn from their mistakes and be better, do better. Don't want to be nothing like these people. Nothing like them. Don't want to be nowhere that these motherfuckers are. Do you want to be dead, in jail or prison, getting robbed, having people want to kill you? You know what I'm saying? Feeling like you got to kill people to protect yourself? Like, fuck no. These motherfuckers is in hell. They're in hell because they have done entirely too much to impact the others' livelihood, other safety and security. Micah, Michael, Miguel, Mikhail. Nobody's doing this shit to them. This is the energy that they put out into the universe, and they don't like how I feel. Sine, Shanae, Sante, Shantae, Sade, Sade. Nobody's doing anything to them. They want to target people so badly, but it's literally just because they looking for somebody to blame besides themselves and the dark magic that they practice on other people, the way that they evil eye other people, the way that they prey on other people. Now their lives are being preyed on but it's by a demon, a demonic force, you know? It's by a very demonic force. And they just can't accept that it's their own family member or friend that's doing all this witchcraft on people, being hateful to people like this, setting people up like this, bringing other people's lives to an end like this because they just haters and evil and toxic, especially if it's a Scorpio, Libra, and any bully like Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They think this is a game, and now they get to experience the sadness that they tried to bring in other people's lives, but they want to fight like the sadness wasn't caused by them, like the pain, the suffering, the losses haven't been caused by them. Williams, there's no one to blame. Sante, Shantae, there's nobody to blame but them. There's nobody to blame but them and their jealousy. Nobody to blame but them in their crazy ass ways. Nobody to blame but them. Mikhail, Michelle, Micah, Michael. There's nobody to blame but them. And it's obvious because, again, we've been leading by example, have we not? Been leading by example. So what can you say? Oh, he or she did what? Said what? Did what? Said what? Brought nothing but love and light and positive energy into your lives, and y'all brought negative energy into mine, so I detached. So I decided to go what? Move with a soul tribe, fuck with the people who fuck with me instead of y'all. And that shit hurt because y'all experiencing major sadness, major losses, or about to. And nobody's that was valuable in their lives is going to be around to help them through this. But it's because of how they've pushed people away, how they've treated people, and the bridges that they've burned. Ain't nobody going to be around to help these people fucking grieve. Ain't nobody going to be around to be shoulders to lean on in no type of way. Sine, Shanae, Sante, Shantae, Sade, Sade. They're going to take these losses in isolation from being hateful. Because of how fucking hateful they are. How nasty their attitudes are. They're going to go through this suffering, this period of suffering alone. Because of how hateful that they've been to the people or person who loved them unconditionally. And it's just the truth. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. And it's not about the circumstances. It's more about their feelings. It's more about being there to help them through this process. Can't be a shoulder for people who was trying to fucking kill you. But that's what's going to be expected. You want me to be a shoulder to lean on? You want me to be comfort? You want me to be a companion? You want me to be supportive when you was trying to take me the fuck out, nigga? When you was doing witchcraft on me, nigga? Doing tarot readings on me, nigga? Talking shit about me, nigga? Fuck out of here. Don't nobody give a fuck about these people. Not they feelings, I tell you that. Thank you so much.